we may have a dunk show in the Triad tomorrow night. #1 Duke will travel to Winston-Salem to take on our Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And of course, folks will have their phones ready for whatever dunk Duke freshman Zion Williamson will bring out. Hey, Kenny, Brianna, Monday Night Football always brings a big game feel, but this game tonight has a lot more riding on it than a normal Monday night game. The Carolina Panthers have 3 games left this season, and if they have any chance of making it to the postseason, well, they must win out all 3 games. Today, Charlotte Motor Speedway transformed from the regular oval track to a road course called the Roval. All weekend in practice and in qualifying, this new track has been giving drivers fits. I'm talking spin-outs, burns, crashes, all before the actual race. And remember, today was a playoff elimination race, so there is a lot on the line. The Carolina Panthers had a chance to rest last week since it was their bye, but this week in walks the 1-3 New York Giants. The odds makers had the Panthers as a 7-point favorite. But that's why we play the games. Meet me in Kernersville. It is going down. Not because Young Jock is here. It's because that the Ledford Panthers are coming to Kernersville to take on the Glen Bobcats. It's the big 4A school versus the small 2A school. But don't get it twisted. Ledford isn't just some type of pushover team. What is your message to Wake Forest fans in the direction of this program and where you see it going and where you want it to go for next year?
I'm excited. I mean, you know, you look at our...
Your team beat NC State and played very close with Wake Forest and also the #1 overall seed, Virginia. How much better is your team right now than what they were earlier in the season when they played against those ACC teams? All right, Coach, now do you have any lucky socks or a lucky tie that you're going to wear? Any superstitions that help you get prepared for the game? Only 9 golfers in the history of the PGA have shot a 59. And so imagine that pressure that comes with that. Coming up in sports at 6 o'clock, he's going to talk about that pressure to perform right here at Sedgefield Country Club. Back here at Bank of America Stadium, where the Panthers are now 3-1 on the season after their 33-31 win against the New York Giants. And man, what a finish. Hey, they're going to go on the road next weekend and take on the Washington Redskins, and that'll kick off next Sunday at 1 o'clock. At Bank of America Stadium, I'm Chris Lee, WXII 12 News. We're still waiting to hear if freshman forward Nasir Little is going to be able to suit up and play for the North Carolina Tar Heels tonight as they take on the Auburn Tigers in their Sweet 16 matchup. Now, last week in the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament, Little shined bright as he averaged 19.5 points off the bench for the Heels. Cam Newton is just a lovable figure to Carolina Panthers fans, even when he does, says, or dresses in a way that make us all scratch our heads. At the end of the day, we just love us some Cam. But just as sure as he amazes us with his athletic ability, he found a way to make us wonder, Cam, what in the world are you doing just last night? The Panthers took on the New England Patriots in their 3rd preseason game on Friday, and in the first quarter, play breaks down, Cam runs, that's normal, but this is not normal. It looks like he dives headfirst into the ground. What are some of the top 3 things you were looking for in the school and why you decided to choose who you're going to choose?
I'll just say, you know, my mom.
It's time to know. It's time to know. So I'm going to come right here next to you. I want you to unzip that jacket.
Be coming into the University of South Carolina.
Oh, he's a Gamecock. That was the one that was kind of tricky for me because I don't know what the Lakers are going to do with Lonzo Ball.
True.
He still is a part of the team. He's a point guard just like Darius Garland. So here was my first 7. Of course, Zion Williamson first. John Morant is going to be second, and R.J. Barrett third. Let's get that out the way. But I put DeAndre Hunter because this is what I'm thinking. They need more defense at the Lakers, and they need more 3-point shooting. DeAndre Hunter is a 3-and-D guy. So that's there. Besides winning, and besides the accolades, what fuels a 4-star point guard with multiple scholarship offers?
Joshua 1:9, it says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened or dismayed, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go."
For Kernersville native Jalen Cone, it's his spirituality.
I know no matter what, at my lowest points, at my highest points, I got God with me, and he's going to help me see the light at the end of the tunnel.
He's a rising freshman at Virginia Tech.
Romans 8:25 says, "And for what we hope for but do not yet have, we wait patiently."
With NBA aspirations.
Everybody's process is not going to be the same. And I'm a type of guy that I want to go get it and I want everything now. But I just have to have faith in God and be patient, and He's going to give everything to me in due time. Luke 14:11, it says, "For those who exalt themselves will be humbled, but for those who humble themselves will be exalted." A lot of people think I'm doing big things, but in my own mind, I feel like I haven't done nothing yet, and I'm just like everybody else.
Jalen knows he'll get attention on campus being a basketball player. He's aware of his influence, so he wants to use it for good.
Really, I want to lead people on campus to Christ. I want to show everybody to like humble themselves and live in humility and don't like down others.
And most importantly for Jalen, he wants to continue to influence himself to be a positive example.
And those verses always just remind me, no matter what I'm going through, like remain the same, and like talks about loving people unconditionally.